So you start making videos about your journey as a Muslim, and all of a sudden, something interesting happens. The people who are praising you for making the right choice start telling you over and over and over again what you have to do. And shocker, you didn't know that they were going to tell you what to do and that they were going to enforce rules on you and that they were going to tell you there are all these things that you have to do now. And they're shocked, AP. Shocked, I say. Let's go ahead and check out an example.
Salam alaikum, good morning.
Alaikum salam.
We need to talk.
Okay.
I get comments like this about 50.
The comment says, sister, please start to cover your hair. That's not even disrespectful, right? It's just, sister, please start to cover your hair. By the way, if anyone knows where this accent is from, let us know. Can't peg
It sounds somewhere between Slavic and North European.
Sounds somewhere not American.
Yeah.
Salam alaikum, good morning. We need to talk. I get comments like this about 50 to 100 every single day.
She said she gets 50 to 100 comments a day telling her what to wear. They're telling her that she needs to cover her hair. 50 to 100 a day. That's a lot of people dedicating a lot of time to telling her what to wear.
Okay, here's a wild guess. She could be Dutch.
You're still on that? I moved on like 10 years ago.
She could be Danish.
Oh, okay.
I think she's Dutch. What's her name?
Thousands of men.
Thousands of men.
Telling me to cover my hair.
Shocker. Shocker. I could never
Please
predict that.
stop. You all say that it's commanded by God. But how certain are you?
How certain are you? This lady, I have no idea who she is. She has no clue how much she's triggering them right now, right? She's thinking as an individual, hey guys, I do not know. I want to research this for myself to decide what I'm going to wear. I'm not just going to do what everyone in the comments section is telling me to do. So I get to make decisions, and I'm casting doubt right now. How certain are you that these verses in the Quran, I think there are like 2 of them, how certain are you that these are commanding you to dress in a certain way? How certain are you? What is she doing? She's casting doubt upon the idea that women have to wear hijabs. Is that going to go over well in the Muslim community where they're watching and they know that she has other women who watch her channel, Muslim women who watch her channel? She's already put herself out there. Hey, I'm a new revert. Everyone look at me. I'm a new revert. And so everyone, yay. And all the Muslim women of the world, yay. Oh, we're going to follow this woman's journey. This woman's going, hey, are we even sure we're supposed to be wearing this hijab here? I don't think so. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not sure about that. So I'm just going to leave my lovely blonde locks flowing in everyone's faces. That going to go over well, AP?
Nope. It's going to be very, very stupid and very terrible.
That is correct.
And it's like, it is kind of an equivalent to, I don't know, somebody supposedly converting to Christianity. The issue is that Christianity doesn't have any such overt, strict things that you have.
Yeah, you have passages like dress modestly and things like that. But
But if you suddenly convert to Christianity and then a very simple, basic doctrine, you completely disregarded and started arguing, well, are you guys even sure that it is actually accurate? Like something that was resolved like...
Yeah, some new person. Some new person comes along. Are you guys sure? Is the entire Ummah sure about this? Because I haven't seen it, and I just started studying. I just converted, and I'm just learning. Are you guys sure you know what you're talking about? Because I don't know about this, and I decide this is way too individualistic, and this is horrifying to lots of men in the community because again, people are watching her. And they're worried about her influencing other reverts, other Muslim girls. They're worried about her casting doubt and thinking that she gets to decide for herself what Islam teaches. So I don't think this is going to go the way she thought it was going to go when she reverted. But let's let her continue here. Because
I've done my research. I know the verses by heart.
Whoa, gosh, that's more extreme. So she's not saying, hey, I'm still learning and I'm going to wait until I figured it out. I've already determined. I've studied for... This is worse. I've studied this for myself. I'm the expert on this. You're not. And I'm telling you, these verses do not tell me that I need to cover myself. Wow. That's pretty hardcore. I'm liking this chick.
Chapter 24, verse 31. Chapter 33, verse 59. Are you so certain that it's commanded in the Quran? Then convince me. Because I've done my research and it comes down to one single word. Chapter 24, verse 31 that says, use a kimar to cover the chest.
She will say, let me guess, she will say that
could mean head cover, but also cover. But if I read it...
What were you going to predict, AP?
I was going to say that she'll say it could be a head cover, but also just a regular cover to put on your...
Yeah, because I mean, it says it gets translated like cover your ornaments or something like that. What does that mean? What does your ornaments mean? Oh, it means your hair, and you'll have people who will interpret it like that and say, oh no, this means your hands, and then others will, that even means your eyes. That's why you have to completely cover up and so on. But she's right in that it is way more vague. That verse is way more vague than lots of Muslims realize. But
yeah, I guess right. She's Dutch. I found it out. She's Dutch. I was obsessed with this. I was just looking for information. I was going through all her TikToks to see if she said it anywhere. And somebody asked somewhere and said, "What is your mother language?" And she said Dutch. Good.
So she's from Dutchland.
And the kimar could mean head cover, but also cover. But if I read it, use kimar to cover chest, the intention is to cover the chest. How many times?
The point is, ladies and gentlemen, when the Quran says you gotta put this covering over your ornaments, you could interpret that as, right? That's what she's saying, but I'm telling you, she does not realize what she just did. She's announcing to Muslim women of the world, you don't actually have to wear any sort of head covering. This is great. So you shouldn't even complain if it's banned because it's not an actual part of your religion. It's just a myth spread by dudes. This is interesting. So anyway, that's the reasoning of people who are going to be really, really upset about her.
This is an incredibly, for those who don't understand, this is an incredibly problematic, incredibly bad thing in Islam. What she's doing right now, this is considered heresy and kufr, disbelief, blasphemy on her part, because she is denying that something that has been well established as obligatory is actually not obligatory. She's contesting it. Plus, on top of doing that, she is publicizing this idea and is preaching it to thousands, and thereby corrupting and thereby changing the Islamic morality and Islamic community and influencing others and spreading corruption in the land. Basically.
That's what they would view that as.
How many times is hair or head mentioned to be covered? 0 times.
Burn.
Convince me otherwise. I believe it doesn't come from the Quran, but from the Hadiths. But I haven't even finished reading the Quran.
So leave me
alone.
Let alone
the Hadiths.
So, my goodness.
Did
you hear what you just said? I'm only following it once I've determined for myself that is what I'm supposed to do. I'm still reading the Quran. The Quran does not convince me of what you guys are saying, so I'm not doing it. I think it comes from the Hadiths, but I haven't even gotten there yet. Now I'm going to study that on my own, and then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. I decide. Me. I decide what it's like.
Wait. Didn't she just say that she did all the research and already came to the conclusion, and that she doesn't agree that it is obligatory? And then later she concluded that she still hasn't done the whole reading. And once she concludes,
she's read enough of the Quran to know that there are these 2 Quran verses, and she's not finished reading the Quran. She's still reading the Quran, but she's carefully investigated these 2 verses, and now she is qualified to educate the entire Muslim ummah. Here's the problem, lady. I just want what. I want whatever's best for you in life. I hope that things turn out well for you. But you are only able to get away with that because you are living in a non-Muslim country. That is the only reason you are at all remotely able to sit there and I decide what I'm going to believe. And this is my personal belief about what I'm supposed to do as a Muslim. And you other Muslims can't make me obey you. So you're one of these people, hey, let's all convert to Islam. And you think that you're going to be able to think for yourself and decide what you're allowed to do and not do. That you decide what is haram and halal. And you think that's going to go over well when Muslims show up and say, this is what you need to wear. And I don't have to obey you. Yeah, let me know how well that works out for you in the future.